Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Oh, you getting it in? Somebody's getting it for you. What's going on, people? Woo, what's going on, people? It is a day, another day we call Sunday. Anyway, that being said, what's going on, people? It is officially Sunday, and I'm always getting this thing like, I have a lot of things to talk about, because you know me, I'm always up to something. Anyway, that being said, you know, I've had this person, well, I'm not going to give out names, I never do, but someone has told me that they want me to help them try to get to dating someone like me. In other words, they don't really know exactly how to go about it, or, you know, what is it that they need to do to try to get, you know, to get on my good side, or basically, you know, start dating me. And you know, the thing that gets me is that I always find it funny when someone says that, because simple fact of the matter is that if you apply for a job, you just study for whatever you got to do, and you get your resume, whatever the case may be, and you go apply for the job. If you see a female you want to talk to, you walk up to her, you talk to her. You see a guy you want to talk to, you walk up to him, you talk to him. So why is this so much of an issue when you want to come up to someone and talk to like me, when basically when you could look at the whole package and tell you what, you know, what it is that we probably want. You know, if you walk up to us, you give us flowers, or, you know, candy or something like that. You know, something really nice, and, you know. Oh my God. That was caught. Anyway, that being said, this is my thing, you know, when I understand you saying, you know, because this is someone I, you know, talked to for a few years and stuff like this. They don't know if you can help me try to date you, if, you know, I don't know what to do. Well, this is what I'm going to tell you to do. I want you to stay where you're at. We don't need no more you sorry motherfuckers on this side of the fence. We're so over you with your fucking fantasy and your fucking experimental ways. All you want to do is see what it's like to get over here, to get inside the bed and bump and grub a ground a couple of more fucking days, or a couple of weeks, if not a couple of hours. Your fucking ass is talking about something you can't do it, and you're on your way back to the other side. And at the end of the day, you'll always come back. Do us a favor, stay the fuck over there, because at the end of the day, we really don't need to have no more of your mental abuse and your bullshit, and we trying to figure out if we look a certain way in a certain light, or a certain apple we have to put on trying to accommodate your fucking fantasy, because reality is that you really don't give a fuck about us, because you're nothing but a fucking punk style and freak who trying to sit up there in front and make it seem like you really want to be with us. In reality, you really don't, because it's not that hard to figure out. You're looking at another fucking human being, you fucking freak, and then you want to sit back and act like it's so much of a fucking issue. No, it's not an issue, you punk styling ass. The basically thing is that you're trying to deal with you and your society. It has nothing to do with me or being with somebody like me. Because at the end of the day, if you really wanted me, you would just go ahead and do it. And I'm so over it. It's like, well, you know, I'm almost getting there. I'm almost, no, motherfucker, don't get there. Stay the fuck where you at. At the end of the day, we really don't need you on this side of the fence. We got enough of you sorry ass, punk styling ass dudes that's sitting over here on this side anyway. And at the end of the day, all you do is run back and forth and try to become a tranny chaser and chase after all of us, and you don't even know the fucking difference. Here it is, I'm online and I'm talking to someone. Here it is, I'm online and I'm talking to someone. Raven's going in. Anyway, this is going to the left. Anyway, I'm talking to somebody online and stuff like that, and they're telling me they don't know the difference between a cross-dresser or a transsexual. You know, it's so funny. You know, Google is a wonderful fucking thing. You know, when they're like, well, I don't know the difference between a transgender or a tranny. Okay. It is, I looked it up on Google, and tranny and transgender seem to be up under the same thing. So, you know, I guess it is a little confusing between a cross-dresser and a tranny. You know, the thing about it is, a cross-dresser is somebody who puts on everything, and once they take everything off, so they take it all off, they go back to looking like this door. Or they get built, or whatever the case may be. You know, and they don't look at it as a way of life. They just look at it as more like a fantasy, or, you know, living out whatever they want to be, or that period of time. And for the transgenders, like myself, we don't quite can't take it off. You know, that's to understand you saying, well, we don't know the difference. You know, it don't come off, it don't come off. Anyway. So they were like, well, I really can't tell a difference. Well, if you can't tell a difference, boo, this is what I'm going to tell you. Why don't you just take your ass back to what you do know? And if you, at the end of the day, if you don't quite know what it is, you could Google it. And if you can't Google it, why the fuck is you over here anyway? At the end of the day, if you're so goddamn confused, turn your little ass around and go the fuck back over there and get you some pussy. At the end of the day, we already know you ain't getting just pussy, you getting some of the boys too. Because fuck the transsexuals, you already getting it up the butt any goddamn way. Oh, it kills me how y'all run and try to be this thug rollers, and you run and you jump inside the bed like a fucking dog with your tail wagging, and you got your butt up in the air. Are you a tranny? Are you passable? Does it work? So what kind of dude are you? You shouldn't be asking those type of questions and stuff like that. At the end of the day, all you're looking at is as us as a fantasy. And at the end of the day, if you're going to be a fantasy to me, you know, mother had no problem with the fantasy. But like at any fucking Great Adventure, Six Flags, Walt Disney, honey, you got to pay your fare in order to get back here. Which say it again. Pay your fare in order to get back here. Anyway, that being said, they said, well, baby, you're not a whore. This is what this one guy said. He said, well, you're not a whore. He said, you know, he said, you're not a prostitute. I said, no, I'm a prostitute. Because at the end of the fucking day, you're not coming here. If you're not giving me what I need and you're telling me all this stuff about sex, then never do it. You about to pay a motherfucking fee. And my thing is, I don't give a fuck what you call me, but you won't call me stupid. And if you're looking for love, it don't live here no more. And at the end of the day, too many of your other brothers that got to me before you have got me to the way you are. So you go to your brothers, you complain to them, I can rape and such a bitch. Anyway, I still love the straight man at the end of the day. But my thing is this, is that if you come at me right, I come at you right. If you want to come at me like I'm a person, I treat you like a person. You know, and that's just the thing about it, you know. And I don't care what you call me, because at the end of the day, I'm still going to do me and you're still going to do you. I also was talking to someone else who said that it was a reverend, and they wanted to let me know that God hates me. I was like, oh, okay. I said, well, then, is you one of his disciples, like you're just giving this message out to everyone to let everybody know God hates me? I said, I understand the God that you serve, because the God you serve comes from down there. The one I serve comes from up there. Because if he hated me so much, baby, I would look this fabulous standing in front of you right about now, delivering messages. So the one who hates is the one who sits in the background. And they always talk about the leader, because the leader sits back and do everything that the birds can't do. And at the end of the day, if you were so much of a leader, you wouldn't be worried about what I'm doing. You'd be too busy in your own world and start staying out of mine. The reason why you try to exist in mine, because no one really gives a fuck out what you got to say, and you have nobody to talk to, so you might as well go out and attack somebody else. Anyway, that being said, whew, mother has lived, honey, and I really don't care what nobody has to say. You know, you're going to do what you got to do anyway. If you want to talk about me, you can talk about me. I really don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, if you ain't feeding me, fucking me, giving me a lot of motherfucking money, everything you say to me just rolls off of me like the shit that comes out your ass. Anyway, I want to say hello, new people. Boom, I want to tell people bam, and I want to thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. I want you to do you. I want you to do you the best way that you can, and if nobody don't like it, then fuck them.